Pluggers! If I make that the intro to this video, I will not be happy with myself. Oh yes, we are back. So about a week ago, we looked at SocksStudios. And I was going into it just thinking like, okay, we'll check this out. It seems kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll be too into this one. And then I did it, and a lot of you guys were really stoked about it. And honestly, knowing that I picked a channel that a lot of my viewers didn't think I would ever watch, knowing that made them really happy, I want to keep going. And so, we're gonna do it. That was the only sincere thing I'm gonna say the whole video. Time to get stupid. We are going to continue our essential viewing, but we're gonna keep it specific. Last time, we looked at embarrassing childhood stories. And now, we're gonna look at more embarrassing childhood stories. Okay, more embarrassing childhood stories. You don't have to have seen the first video to watch this. Dumb childhood stories are just things you can watch in any order, and they are always great. So let's do it, people. RobertIDK, SocksStudios. 3, 2, 1.
Today, we're going to be telling more embarrassing childhood stories, so let me pick a name out of the hat. Completely random, Plaza B.
You have a hat?
I have a hat.
Oh no, dude! How do microphones like this still exist? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of these people, but Socks, buy your friends microphones. I know you can afford it. Buy all of your homies nicer microphones. Is this intentional? Okay, seriously, nothing against them, but I can't believe I'm hearing a mic of that quality in 2024. I didn't think it was possible.
Okay, so I was a kid, right?
No way.
Like,
Shocking.
And me and my friends, he had a birthday party. After the party, we went out on our little bicycles and we rode down the street.
Very
no
cool.
helmet, no bike, no people.
They were like normal bikes, and I was like on a little mountain bike, so I could go really fast and do really sick stuff. And we came across this house, like big house, a really big court and a long driveway to like this big house. And we were like, oh
Let's
my god,
jump
we're
over
gonna
it.
pull on the bell and then we're gonna drive off because
No!
funny.
You ding-dong ditchers. Oh wait, Socks is about to roast him. I hope I roast him real quick.
Pull on the bell and then we're gonna drive off because funny.
You were gonna bell and dash?
That's
Bell and
what
Dash! What? No, I'm with the animators. Ding dong ditch. Bell and Dash? Is that what he said?
Bell and dash?
That's what it's called. We are gonna go bell and dash.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I don't think that's what it's called.
No.
So we did that. We had no
Bell and
response.
Dash?
We went back. We did it again.
No one was home.
The owners are dead.
But there was a car right there. You know what? We do it one more time. You ring the bell. We wait like 20 seconds.
Oh,
and
no.
all of a sudden, there's a car coming. We're like, why is there a car
Get on
coming?
your
What is that?
bikes!
And he was coming
Get on the
faster
bikes!
and faster. And we were like, oh, maybe we should get out of here. So we started pedaling just smoothly. And
How
then the car
horrific.
came out of the driveway and it turned our way. And I was like, oh, heck no.
Get him!
And I was paddling.
Get
I
him,
was
Dad!
puffing. I was puffing. Meanwhile, my friends are really slow because I was on the mountain bike.
You're
I was
on the
really
mountain
fast.
bike.
I was ahead of them by a mile. And I looked back and the car just drove past my friend and he was coming for me.
Yeah. You aren't allowed to have pride in this situation, buddy. The guy who thinks they're getting away and is willing to ditch their friends, that's the one you want to go and bust. Yes. This is so exciting. This car knew. Or the person in the car, I guess, knew. Not literally the car, you know.
And I looked back and the car just drove past my friend and he was coming for me. And I'm like, oh God.
No.
And I'm puffing. And all of a sudden, he goes really close to me and skirts. He just cuts me off and he jumps out of the car. I'm like, okay, I'm dead.
You're dead.
And I was so scared.
You just rang the doorbell. Like, what's gonna happen here?
I was so scared. My pants.
Oh,
That's how scared I was. And he came towards me and he was screaming. He was like, you do that one more time, I'm gonna call the police. And I was like, sir, please, I didn't do
Don't
it. My
call the
friends did it. I was
police.
just watching.
Don't call the police.
I'm gonna call the police.
Sir, my name's Paul, and don't call the police. Or call the police. The Khaleesi. Don't call the Khaleesi.
I'm gonna call the police. And I was like, sir, please, I didn't do
Don't
it. My
call the
friends
police,
did it. I was
please.
just watching. He was like, I swear to God, I'll put you in the back of my car and we go to the police station. I was like,
Oh
no,
my
please,
gosh.
Please.
Please,
He was like this
don't call
young
the
man
police.
for days.
Police station, dog.
Yeah. And then he drove off. Meanwhile, I'm standing there in shock in my pants.
Wow.
And my friends came over. He was like, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go home now. I'm gonna go home. He's like, yo, you don't want to go back to the party? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Then I went home as fast as possible.
I'm just so glad they didn't pull the police on you. That would have been bad. Don't pull the police on my boy!
Then I went home as fast as possible.
Wait,
And they didn't see the in my
So
pants.
nobody noticed that you your pants.
I hope they didn't.
They probably
Oh,
did.
man.
They just didn't want to say anything.
That is so
Stinky.
funny.
So that was one
That's
of
a
the
good
most
one to start.
embarrassing moments.
What color pants were you wearing? Because like if you were wearing black pants, it wasn't noticeable. But gray pants, dude, straight.
Ooh, yeah, gray is the worst.
Luckily, it wasn't gray.
Why does my story have to do with as well?
Oh no! Is that really how we're starting this? Listen, your boy here isn't much for the humeur de toilette. That's not what it is. Oh my gosh, I was right?
Humour de toilette.
Yes! Yes! I am a real Canadian! Yes! I still got it! I still got it! Yes! I mean, to be fair, it's like two words that happen to be pretty much the same. But come on, guys. Give me that. Give me that. Anyways, back to the video. I'm a real Canadian.
Why does my story have to do with as well?
No!
But we're now picking another.
Oh snap, the Aurora Borealis. I can't believe we lost our Aurora Borealis. Oh, well that changes things, doesn't it?
But we're now picking another name of the hat.
Okay.
Blaza, I have to rate that 7 out of 10. Embarrassing.
Oh, I think a
That was
7.
good.
A 7.
I had
7 out of
my
10
pants.
your pants.
That was
I
pretty
rode
good.
home on a bicycle crying.
The next name out of the hat, completely random, is Nadway.
Oh, completely
Alright.
random, by the way.
Yay,
Completely random.
Nadway.
Not like I have a list right here with the names.
Yeah. Okay. So when I was 12, all right, I asked my sister to take me and my friend to the gym, all right? Because I've never gone there.
Wait, before you even continue, this is a recent story. You're 12?
Wait, how recent is it?
Shut up.
Are you sure you want to tell a recent
Shut up.
story?
Shut up. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like, what, 4 years ago?
That's
Same
pretty
thing.
recent, dog.
That's pretty recent. Oh my gosh. Homeboy is making me feel old right now. Homeboy is making me feel old. I'm just gonna forget I heard that. I'm gonna forget I heard that right there.
That's
Same
pretty
thing.
recent, dog.
Hey, listen. I went to the gym, right? 'Cause
Oh,
I never
please
went
don't
there
go to
before.
that
I wanted
one.
to get the muscles. So yeah. Get ripped. Yeah. Right? I went to the gym, and bro, it was a new sight for me, bro.
Yeah.
I saw treadmills. I saw everything. It was
Woman
beautiful. Even woman, bro.
Whoa.
Even
No
woman.
Even
I went onto
woman.
treadmill
Was that the
because
same
I
thing
thought it was
again?
Interesting, right? I've never been on the treadmill, so I was like, "What's all the fuss about, right? Why is everyone so goated about it, right?" I went on to it, and it was going like 2 miles an hour, so I kept on pressing the up button because it wouldn't go fast, and there was a delay, and it started going up to like 20 miles an hour.
yeah,
Instead of putting
treadmills
my
do
feet
that.
onto the side, I decided to hold myself up.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
God.
My arms couldn't handle it.
Oh my
so
gosh.
a single, like a molecule of my foot touched the treadmill and I flew back,
Oh
hit
my
the treadmill
gosh.
behind me. There was a girl in the treadmill behind me. In my boxers. I was in my boxers. My pants flew
Nailed
off,
it.
And I hit the treadmill behind me.
That's incredible. That was incredible. Dude, yeah, treadmill interfaces are some of the worst things ever. I don't know why, dudes. Like, there are treadmills now with like touch screens and they're amazing and they're so like modern and all this, but turning up the speed on a treadmill is the absolute worst, most biggest pain still to this day. I don't know what it is. It takes so long. It's just the worst. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. And then yeah, that's what I do if I'm like running on the treadmill. When I'm ready to stop, I'll like hold myself up. And yeah, then you kind of put your legs on the side as it slows down. That's just the thing that happens if you go on a treadmill too young. You're going to do that. It's literally destined. You can't challenge fate. It will happen when you're a kid and you go on the treadmill too young.
In my boxers. I was in my boxers. My pants flew off and I hit the treadmill behind me.
Oh, God, no.
Everyone was staring at me while I was in my underwear. It just, I hit my head and the treadmill behind me.
Did you feel the gains though?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
No.
Did she say anything?
You didn't get her number?
She was
laugh
a
at you?
Muslim too. She was Muslim. She was wearing a scarf.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. It's just I give her a sight to see, bro. That's what I'm saying. I give her a sight.
Okay.
Kill.
I have to rate that 9 out of 10 on embarrassment.
I think that one actually does win. Actually, no. The first one is super embarrassing because of the guy yelling in your face. Like, that's embarrassing because of the discomfort that he feels. But in terms of like seeing it happen from another person's perspective, the falling off the treadmill is more embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, for the person involved, I think the getting yelled at right in your face and threatened is more embarrassing. Like, it makes you more uncomfortable. But the second one is more uncomfortable and like better for viewers.
9 out of 10 on embarrassment.
That is not more embarrassing than Blaza's story. That's all.
What do you mean? He was
Hey, no one
butt
noticed
naked on the
for
treadmill.
Pants.
No one
No
noticed.
one noticed.
Okay, you got a point.
Except the driver guy, probably.
The next random person, completely random, out of the hat, is
Completely random.
Juice.
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
Just kidding.
I knew it.
Nope, it's Ali. All right, Ali, all you.
Oh, when I was like 11 or something, there was like this boy I liked at school. I liked him so much that
Relatable, by the way.
I wrote him a letter, like a love note, kind of.
Wait, did she say how old she was in this?
Oh, when I was like 11 or something, there was like, this
11. Okay, 11 is a reasonable age to still write a love letter to someone that you don't know. That is still a reasonable age to where you shouldn't like know better than to do that. Well, I mean, like it's still an acceptable age, and like kudos to anyone who's brave enough to do that, as long as you don't make the person super uncomfortable. But yeah, I couldn't even imagine writing a love letter to someone that like doesn't know me. That'd be crazy.
like a love note, kind of. One day I was like with my class in the cafeteria, and I decided
the ugliest
that was when I was
cafeteria
gonna give him the note. So I walked by him like super sneaky and dropped the letter in front of him,
Whoa.
thinking he wouldn't see me. And he actually saw me like right away, but I didn't know yet. Then after I was like done eating at the cafeteria, I was just sitting there with my hoodie over my head, and I laid down like on the table, hoping that like
He wouldn't
the
see
guy
you?
wouldn't see me like waiting. These three girls who were like the
Yikes.
popular girls started like
My God.
poking me and laughing at me for like
No!
I don't know why. I don't know why they were doing that. They were just poking me and like laughing and giggling. And I was like, leave me alone.
You evil girls! You or as the narrators of this video would say, you evil woman. Meaning multiple to them. That is so evil and mean. That person got so vulnerable. That is such a vulnerable thing to do. And these chicks are bullying her over it. That's so lame, dude. That is super lame.
Poking me and like laughing and giggling. And I was like, leave me alone. But they kept going. So I looked at the girl next to me
Don't pull
and
up
I
a Draco.
said,
If you touch me again, I'll hit you.
Get him. Yes.
God.
What? I don't
Wasted a little
condone that.
bit.
Instigator, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Honestly, Ali, if I was there, me personally, wouldn't take any of that.
yeah. And I didn't take any of
She
that.
did it, bro.
Yeah, and so they just laughed and like kept poking me, and so I stood up and just falcon punched her in the back.
Yeah.
Of the head.
I mean, sorry. Wait. I'm not celebrating this. I am not celebrating this. Good job. No, I'm not celebrating this at all.
And just falcon punched her in the back of the head.
Okay, Shawty, okay.
God.
And then after that, the teacher came and told me to go sit with like the kindergartners.
Oh no! And then she's the one who's in
while I was
trouble.
Over there, like the whole cafeteria started like laughing at me.
What?
Like, everyone at the at the table, and just as I was like about to sit down, everyone was like still looking at me and like laughing.
No, that is so lame, dude. How is she still getting laughed at after standing up for herself? Again, I am not allowed to condone this behavior at all. So you will not hear me saying good job for doing that. I'm just saying the fact that the kids are still laughing at her now. I mean, for their own safety, they shouldn't be laughing.
Was like still looking at me and like laughing, and then the boy got up and started to read my love letter out loud.
No.
Everyone looked
Oh
at
my
me
God.
and laughed even harder, and then I just like started crying.
What an
over there.
absolute jerk.
I think I was like 10.
Dude, this is back in like the 70s.
This is like a Netflix TV
Wow.
show.
Ellie, what did the note say though? What did it say?
Do you like me? Yes, no.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
I have to give that also a 9 out of 10 on embarrassment.
That was very good.
No. no.
Yeah, no. That is the most embarrassing one so far. That absolutely is. These have gotten more intense as we've gone. That was sick. These stories are really good. I think these stories are a lot better than the first one, honestly. I will say the animation on the first one was definitely better, but the stories on this one, I actually think are amazing. Oh, hey guys, I was just wondering something. Can you hear me okay right now? Is everything clear? Or are you dealing with a little bit of background noise? You know, sometimes we just gotta block out the noise and focus on what really matters. And that's why this video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. They offer 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life. So if you wanna try running a whole marathon without your music ever stopping, you can do that. You can try it. You can try it. Try it. No, I dare you, try it. Try it. These earbuds are great for studying or any task that requires you to just stay focused. I put these bad boys in and I can't hear nothing but the music. These are definitely my new drumming earbuds, my new exercise earbuds, and my new get me out of this social situation earbuds. If you want to switch up the sound, just hold the left button for 3 seconds to switch between sound profiles. I personally like balance mode because it's got that perfect mix of bass and clarity to keep your boy bopping, you know what I'm saying? They are also sweat and water resistant, built to withstand accidental drops into pools or puddles. Oh, wait, they're Raycons. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/Robert to get 15% off your Raycon purchase and free shipping. Oh yeah, that's what I said. 15% off and free shipping. My friends, this is the one thing we did want to happen. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. Now, homies, let's get back to it.
Okay,
no.
That's like entire school.
We have to deduct the point because she absolutely beat the crap out of 2 girls.
That's true. That's true.
No, I just hit one girl in the back of the head. It was just one.
Well, let's say
That's
two
still
girls.
good. Then we have to say 8 out of 10 on the embarrassment scale. Yes.
What?
The next person, completely random, out of the hat, is Juice. Just kidding. No one cares. TBH honest.
All right,
So
let's
I used
go.
to go with my mom everywhere she went. Okay, the grocery store, the mall, to pick up my siblings from school, everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a little bit of a mama's boy. I was a mama's boy. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Well, no, you just weren't old enough to stay home by yourself. That's just how that works until you get to a certain age. That's not a mama's boy. That's just you can't stay home alone, boss.
Okay, I was a little bit of a mama's boy. I was a mama's boy. Okay, I get it. Okay, fine. I also had this really bad habit of running away from my mom and seeing if she would find me or I'd get lost into the abyss of the world. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
So I was like,
I literally just played Heavy Rain. And I can't, my emotions cannot handle, cannot handle this information right now.
Jason! 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 Jason!
Yeah, guys, I can't handle it. And by the way, homies, before I forget, I wanted to remind you to make sure you are supporting the original creator. SocksStudios link will be in the description and at the end of the video. Make sure you are subscribed to him because their team did all the hard work. We're just out here being silly. But if you're enjoying this video, we work really hard on these videos and we would really appreciate it if you booped the like button on this video. That would be really cool. It helps more people see our videos. And if you are watching this video and for some reason you are not subscribed to my channel, you're making a huge mistake. And I think you should do that. It would be fun to have you around on our next adventure. Back to it.
Me or I'd get lost into the abyss of the world, okay?
It's quite funny.
So I would like go to the grocery store and then I would hide inside the fridge or something like that.
The
and
fridge?
Oh, you trying to go to the back room?
Can you find me? Yeah, basically trying to find
us in the freezer.
basically just trying to hide from my mom. And if I got kidnapped, so be it. It was part of the game, right?
You would have won.
I would have won because
Oh
my mom
my
would never have
gosh.
found me, right? But one day, okay, my mom decided to fight back, okay? We went to the mall, right? And I was like, oh my God, look at all these clothing. I get to hide so
All
well,
these clothing.
Right? That's my TBH baby voice, okay? So I was hiding amongst all the clothing in Macy's, right? You know, like all those racks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was hiding, like,
Yes.
sitting under all the clothing, just hiding, right? So
Wow.
my mom saw me because my little baby legs and stuff like that under the t-shirts because I thought it was a smart idea, right? So she was like, you know what? Screw this kid. I'm hiding from him instead. So basically, she just hid away and watched
And
me
he
from
is going to lose his mind. As a child, it is so not an equal playing field. You can just heartlessly try to scare the bejeebers out of your mom. But when she does it to you, you are just devastated. Don't dish it out if you can't take it, boss. Oh, I'm excited to see how this goes.
I'm hiding from him instead. So basically, she just hid away and watched me from a distance. So I get up, like, Mama, Mom, where are you, Mommy? Mommy, right? Nowhere to be found. I start bawling in tears. Okay, I'm crying my eyes out, and I'm looking for my mom, holding a Mickey Mouse t-shirt, okay? And then all of a sudden, this grandma comes and sees me. And she's like, are you okay, sir? Right?
Are you missing your mother?
Just like, no, I lost my mom, and I'm going to die, okay? I lost
in that voice?
And no, not in that voice, Dad.
Drops like 5 octaves.
I lost my mother.
Oh, good.
I'm about to my pants. I'm about to dookie my shorts. Okay, everything is going wrong. So this grandma's like, okay, it's fine. I'll go help you find your mom. I'm bawling in tears. My mom's watching in the corner, laughing. This goes on for like an hour of me just crying.
An hour?
Holding this grandma's hand, just walking around the entire.
There is no way, guys. That has to be cap. There is no way that a woman would like let their son be taken by another person around the mall and not be like watching them constantly. That has to be an exaggeration. Otherwise, that's not a responsible mother. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's a great kid, a great guy, but you can't do that.
Just walking around the entire mall trying to find my mom. And my mom's
burning out of tears.
Yeah, I'm bursting out of tears. Like I'm basically dehydrated on the floor at this point, right? Like that's how much tears I've shed losing my mom, right? And then my mom comes in an hour later. It's like, oh, this is my son, by the way. I just wanted to teach him a lesson.
Ooh.
Like that's some kind of lesson you should teach your son like in that way, right? But needless to say, I've never ran away from my mom ever since.
Good.
Don't blame me.
Lesson learned.
I'm gonna say good mom.
She gave me candy and hoped that
Good
I'll
mom.
shut up.
If this story is fully accurate, no. Aside from that, good mom. It's teaching him the lesson for the first 5 minutes or whatever. Great. If that. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. I told you I played Heavy Rain.
Jason!
She gave me candy and hoped that I would shut up.
I'm gonna have to rate 5 out of 10 on the embarrassment scale.
What?
5.
Liza pants and no one notices, okay? And he gets a 9 out of 10. I get lost from my mom crying in a store about to dookie my shorts, and I get a 5 out of 10?
Yeah, I'm not the one doing the ratings. The next person in the hack. Completely not who you think it is.
Is it finally me?
It is. Juicy.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Right. You guys want to hear my amazing, embarrassing story?
I'm already embarrassed.
No, everyone leaves.
No,
Everyone walks away.
Okay, so right. So when I was in school, we have like this lunch table last week. While I was in school last week, what was I doing?
Is your story about how you brushed your teeth? That's pretty embarrassing.
What?
We were sitting at this lunch table when I was younger.
So I was like sitting at the lunch table and I was like, what do I want for lunch? And I was like, an orange juice. Why not?
And when it came to lunchtime, you know when like you have this canteen or cafeteria where you can grab any food or you can choose to eat anything you want, right?
Buffet.
So So buffet. So we all got our food, and before you guys saying it wasn't just beans on toast with cheese on top or fish and pie. Okay.
Wait, did they animate fish and chips like that?
It wasn't just beans on toast with cheese on top or fish and pie.
Oh, fish and pie. Okay, thank goodness. I didn't know if he had said fish and chips and the animator thought this is what fish and chips was like. Beans on toast, though, oh my gosh. I lived in the UK for half a year. I don't know. That's just such a gross breakfast for me. I'm so sorry. If you're into your beans on toast, that's good for you. If you're eating real food, that is great. But beans on toast just gives me the heebie-jeebies, dudes. It does.
It wasn't just beans on toast with cheese on top or fish and pie. Okay. But we were like eating at this table and it stank of fish, right?
Oh.
We had no idea. Okay, yeah, this is the thing, TBH, okay? So we had no idea why it smelled so bad of fish. Bro, we had no idea because none of us was eating fish, right? None of us chose fish, or supposedly anyway. And so me and my friends were literally looking around and trying to figure out why it smelled so bad. And this literally went on for like 5 days straight, by the way.
5
days?
Wow. Wait, did someone have like a fish in their backpack? Fish in the backpack? That's like the only way, right? right? Like one day you accidentally knocked some fish or someone put a fish in your backpack. It's gotta be something like that.
And this literally went on for like 5 days straight, by the way.
5
days?
5 days
Would you
straight,
sleep
okay?
overnight there?
5 days straight.
How big was that meal? Oh my god.
Yeah, so every single day I sat at that lunch table, it stank of fish, right? But what I didn't realize, I was eating tuna the entire time without realizing. Like the
How do you
entire
not
time.
know?
Because
Okay.
I thought it, like the tuna I was picking up, it looked like shredded beef. It literally looked like beef.
But wait. You can't just like at no point during that did you smell your food? Like they're like, what's that smell? The first thing you think is it couldn't be my food because I didn't have, but you still take a smell to know. What? It's just like he doesn't know that it's tuna, so he doesn't bother to smell it just in case that's what's giving the smell. Because if something that isn't fish smells like fish, it's probably gone bad. Yeah, you should probably smell the food, my G. You should probably smell the food. I wish someone just dropped a fish in his backpack.
It looked like shredded beef. It literally looked like beef.
Wait. So when you ate it, okay, did it not taste like fish?
No, but yeah, this is why it didn't taste of fish, and I hate tuna, and I didn't realize I was
That
eating
is
tuna
so
for
bizarre.
5 days straight.
And it stank of fish every single day. Like the table just stank, and literally, I was looking around. I was like, "Why does it smell so bad?" Like,
Yeah, dude, I can't do the tuna smell. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of the tuna smell. There's a lot of food smells I just do not like.
literally, I was looking around. I was like, "Why does it smell so bad?" Like, I got no idea. It was me the entire time.
So basically, you had the biggest British moment for 5 days straight.
We're gonna have to put that on
my
another
word.
British moment and rate that 1 out of 10.
One?
On the embarrassment
What's
scale.
that?
I would have said like 4.
It's not even
Wait.
embarrassing. You're just being a
Nah.
little dumb dog.
Okay. At first, I was like, hey guys, let's not be cruel. Let's not be cruel. But yeah, I think they're right. That wasn't exactly embarrassing. That was really, really dumb. Okay, is Socks going to give a story? If he doesn't give a story, I will be very upset. I literally have not even met this person yet. I've only seen them host other people.
Now it is time for the story that I didn't give last time. It is now this time.
Oh no! What is this gonna
All
be?
right. I was driving home with Juicy. And he said,
okay.
do you want me to open the garage? And he said, do you mean the garage?
Right.
Embarrassing. And it
You
gets
got
worse.
embarrassed for
One
him?
time I asked if he wanted pickles. He said, do you mean gherkins? It's
Gherkins.
These aren't your
Gherkins.
embarrassing moments. These are Juicy's
Yes,
embarrassing
okay,
moments.
yes,
just
you're right,
bullying
you're right.
Juicy at this point.
Yes, you're
Wow.
right. Okay, we're done bullying Juicy. All right.
Wow.
My embarrassing story took place in the computer lab in kindergarten. Not in college.
Kindergarten?
We can all agree that computer labs were like the best use of school time.
I agree. It was incredible. Computer lab in kindergarten, though? I don't know if there was a computer lab in my kindergarten, but I know by like grade 2, I knew what games were on the school computer. I have no idea why, but homies, check this out. You're gonna hate this. This was on my school's Mac. This Nanosaur. You are a like velociraptor with a jetpack and Dracos. You shoot other dinosaurs with the Draco and take off on your jetpack. It's so weird. Why was this on my computer in grade 2? But when we were learning cursive, here's what we would do. When we were doing cursive writing, that teacher would always let someone use the computer. What you would do is people would try really hard to finish their work first so that they could ask the teacher, hey, can I go on the computer? I'm done. And then slowly, as people finished their work one by one, the crowd watching Nanosaur would just continue to grow. It was truly an incredible time in our lives. Oh my god. Don't pull out the Draco Nanosaur. I'm pretty sure they made like Nanosaur 2 gameplay 4K. Yeah, right, 4K. This is Cap K. Oh my gosh. Don't pull out the Drake. Wow. They're bad at the game. And then the other game they had, I can't believe this is a real game. PC graphics from 1999. Read it and cry. Wow, the game just starts like that? Okay, so yeah, you're this bug. Roll up in a ball, it's cool. It's cool when you roll up in the ball. Guys, I promise this gets cool. Roll in the ball, bro. Okay, yeah, this seems pretty horrible now. But there was something about being able to play this game in school. Guys, this was before we had smartphones. We didn't have our Switch to bring to school. We couldn't play incredible video games. We were too young to be even allowed to bring our Game Boys to school, because that's what we played at the time. We played Game Boy, like Game Boy Color. I'm not capping. I don't play about this. I look like I just aged myself by talking about that, like with the way my hair wound up. I literally just made myself look older during that segment. Okay, sorry, back to the video. The computer labs are the illest, I agree.
We can all agree that computer labs were like the best use of school time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of doing
Yeah.
anything productive and like doing an assignment, we all hopped on cool math games and it was the best.
Yes.
So the thing I should mention, I was an extreme introvert. Like I had like two sides, like either really introverted or like the complete opposite, where I was basically mentally
That's me.
unstable.
That's
There was,
literally
like, no
me.
in between.
That is
You
so
know,
me.
it was like that bad of an introvert. Like if like the teacher called for an attendance and, you know, said, you know, you're supposed to say like here, it was like the hardest moment ever. Like just saying here
yeah,
was
dude.
like, I was having like a mini heart attack.
All right, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. That sounds a lot like me. I think me and Socks are very similar. This is the thing, right? I am someone who, around my close friends, I am the loudest person in the group. I talk more, I am louder, I am more animated, I'm, you know, all of that. The way that you see me, right? But then when I'm around new crowds and stuff, I'm the quietest person. I am the quietest person. If I'm in a group conversation that like I'm not being directly spoken to, I don't chime in. I just stand there. Like I don't know. But when I'm with the homies and having a conversation with someone that is a direct conversation, I am like the most talkative person ever. So it's very strange, and I get that same thing where it's like suddenly you're gonna be called on. Yeah, crazy. I used to put up my hand in college though, in school. Like I went through phases of sometimes putting my hand up and sometimes not, but I liked it. It was a good practice, honestly.
Just saying here was like, I was having like a mini heart attack. That's how bad it was. Okay?
That's like awful.
It was awful. All right.
Yeah.
That being said, I really needed to go pee. All right. In the
Word,
computer lab. You know,
word.
any normal person would go up to the teacher and ask, "Excuse me, can I use the bathroom?" And the teacher would be like, "I don't know. Can you?" And the kid would be like, "Yes."
Not the can you bathroom. I would really like to go to the bathroom. Thank you. You told me. Where's the peanut butter?
You told me. What's the peanut butter? Your peanut butter? I need peanut butter. I have to film myself. I look for peanut butter.
Down aisle 12. Okay.
Thank you, peanut butter. Hashima Latim.
I don't know what that is.
Hashima Latim.
Thanks.
What a psychopath. Guys, I'm so sorry I'm getting off track, but I'm showing you guys classic stuff, okay? I promise.
Excuse me, can I use the bathroom? And the teacher would be like, "I don't know. Can you?" And the kid would be like, "Yes, I can," and start peeing in front of them. But no, that's not what I did.
I see where this is going and I don't like it. I don't like it.
I was sitting there and, you know, the teacher was talking to some other students on the other side of the class. You know, I felt too much pressure to walk across the class and ask the teacher, you know, if I could use the restroom.
Right.
What happens if people were looking at me? What if they knew I used the bathroom? What
That would
they
be
think
crazy.
of me?
That would be messed up.
way.
Couldn't. No.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. All
Yeah.
right. My mind was racing. It came to a point, if I asked my teacher if I could use the restroom, I thought like half the world would just be nuked. Like that's how bad
That
it
would be very bad, yeah.
decided I was just gonna hold it in. This was a horrible idea because the reason is I couldn't hold it. I peed right there in the
Wow.
chair. I was so insecure about it that I didn't move. I was still playing cool math
Oh,
games. all right?
man.
Everyone around us just still gaming, and I was sitting there.
Gaming.
No, I was just gaming, and in a chair filled with piss. And I did this till the class was over, and no one knew, or at least I thought.
What?
Okay,
Oh,
I thought
no.
my plan was bulletproof, but then I realized we all had to leave our chairs in order to go back to class. So I quickly came up with a plan. Before class ended, I got up. I go up to the teacher, and I told my teacher that someone peed in my chair.
Wow.
She
Insane.
said nothing. All right.
All right, you know what, guys? I gotta pause really quick, because this just gave me an idea. You know, cool math games. I don't think we played that in Canada. Like, I think cool math games was more of an American thing. Or maybe it was like a couple years after my time where I would have played it. We had this. Oh my gosh. This is a speed run though. This is gonna be insane. I don't think we should watch a speed run because you'll have no idea what's going on. Oh my gosh. The jankiest PC games of all time. Oh my gosh, but this is so cool to me. Oh, and you have to, this is so crazy. Okay, this is clearly not a world record. This is clearly not a world record. And then there's this, try to miss the red lights. And you have to get your timing. Like, this is so cool, but it's also the jankiest thing the world has ever seen. That's so crazy. Anyways, how would you guys feel if I made a video where I played Nanosaur and Math Circus for a video? What would you think of that? Would you watch that? Please let me know. That could be insane.
She said nothing, all right? She just looked at me like down and up. No expression, no nothing. And it got worse because she didn't say anything and the bell rang, okay? Everyone got up and it was ready to go to class.
Someone
and I was
peed
just
in my
the
chair.
middle of the room, like looking at the teacher. And every kid got up and looked around me like it was like one big circle. Let's just say I went home early that day. That is the end of my story.
All right, you know what? As much as I got distracted at the end, that was ill. And I gotta boop that subscribe button, homie, and the like button. Very good stuff. Very good. And yeah, homies, if you want to see more animations from these guys, this is the SocksStudios channel. Make sure you are subscribed. The link is also in the description. Here's the last time we looked at SocksStudios. If you happen to just not have seen it, check it out. Or here's a video that YouTube thinks you will like in particular. Are they right? You let me know. I'll see you here or I'll see you there. Peace out, dudes.